Provide and Inject are two APIs that Vue gives us to pass data down through a component tree without going through each level individually. They can be used as a simple state management solution. As an example, let's consider the following application structure. Our component tree consists of 4 components, each nested inside its parent, up to the root app component. Imagine that the root app component contains a username that we want to use in component C. Typically, the username would have to be passed down through components A and B to be available in component C. We can bypass the whole chain by providing the prop in the root app component, then injecting it into component C. For our examples, we'll use the same application structure. Each component is made up of an identifying paragraph and a nested component. If we take a look in the browser, we'll see the root app component, with each nested component separated by a horizontal line. To provide data to another component, we have to specify that data in the Provide option of the component's config object. As an example, we'll provide a username in the root app component that we want to send to component C. The username is now available to all components downwards in the tree. Once data has been provided, we can use the inject option in a component where we want to use it. The inject option receives an array of provided values. These values must match the keys from the provide object in the providing component. To demonstrate, we'll inject the username we provided from the root app component into component C. If we save and take a look at the browser, we can see the username displayed under the component C paragraph. So, we bypassed the other components in the tree and received the data directly where we wanted to use it. The great thing about Provide and Inject is that not only does it improve performance, but we can use the provided data anywhere in the tree. As an example, let's say that at some point, our component A changes, and we need access to the username inside it. We can then simply inject the data into component A, because it's already provided. Sometimes, we'll want to use the provided data in the same component that we provide it from. But Vue doesn't allow us to inject data into the same component it's coming from. We'll have to define our provided data as data properties. Then, we convert the provide option from an object to a function that returns an object with the data properties. To demonstrate, let's modify our example and define username as a data property. Then, we'll convert provide from an option to a function and return the username from it. If we run the example in the browser, it will show the username under the big heading, as well as those in the nested components. Because Provide and Inject technically uses props, it only works downwards, from a parent component to a child. In the next video, we'll learn how to handle events and send data from one component to another upwards in the tree. Thank you for watching, we'll see you in the next one.